What's going on, everybody? Tomorrow is opening day of deer season here in PA, at least here in the special reg unit, September 16th. We're going to be heading out in the morning, but first we've got to do a couple more odds and ends. First things first, I got to fletch a couple arrows from my brother. I fletched a couple the other day, but one of the vanes fell off on one of them, so we got to get a new arrow fletched up for him. Second is I've got to get my broadheads on my hunting arrows here, and I might sharpen one more. And then after that, we've got to get our hunting clothing together, get our backpack together, make sure I got all my stuff that I need for the morning. I can't wait to get this season kicked off. I got pictures back here from last season. We got my doe from early season. Actually, that was an October 4th doe and then a November 1st buck. Both bow kills. Just ready for the season, man. I am pumped. I'm excited. So let's get into the work here. My fletching jig is a Bitzenberger. So if you don't know what a Bitzenberger is, it is this hunk of metal right here. Pretty nice jig. I like this jig. It's a very durable jig. Got a lot of adjustability in it for different helicals. So I'm going to show you how to fletch an arrow here. We got the Bitzenberger jig. I usually use tack vanes, but I ran out, so I'm using AAE hybrids for my brother here. So we're going to take our primer pen, make sure that is releasing liquid. Prime this vane. Take your glue, thin line down it. I like to make sure that there's enough on the ends of the vanes though, because that's sometimes where the vane wants to peel up. Clamp it down, make sure that got contact on the whole vane on the entire shaft. This is kind of the tedious process, as I like to sit here and hold pressure down on it to make sure that there's good contact, and then eventually after 10 or 15 seconds I will let go, just kind of let it sit for a little bit longer. When you're putting helical on the arrow, whether it's 1, 2, or 3 degrees, whatever it may be, I like to add another 10 seconds onto each degree of helical, just because you're putting a lot of torque on that vane, and that vane, if it's not set in and glued right, kind of wants to almost pull off. So make sure that it's set in there and glued and adhered to the shaft. So once it's been on there a little bit, release your clamp. One thing I will do is I will actually take a either Q-tip or a tissue like this and just clean up the glue. I personally am not very good at fletching arrows. I always make a mess. Got a vane done there, and then we just turn our dial. I have it set on 4 fletch. You can also do 3 fletch, and then you just repeat the process. You didn't hear that. Arrow fletched. Let this sit for a little while, let the glue dry. That's the arrow he's going to be shooting. He's going to be shooting a Muzzy Trocar on this. That is all I have to do as far as arrows. Now we're going to get our backpack ready, start going through it, make sure we got everything we need. Got to do some quick knock changing here. So it's time to get everything in the pack and ready for tomorrow morning and early season in general. The pack I'm running is an Alps Outdoor Pursuit pack. Awesome pack, $75 if you want to check it out, link in the description. For the price that it is, it can hold a lot, very organizational, and it's just a really sweet pack, especially if you're looking for a quality but cheap day pack for just your regular hunts. Great pack. When I'm doing stuff more like public land or a little bit more demanding stuff, I have a Badlands pack, but that's a whole different story. So I'm going to run through the pack here, see what I have in it to make sure I got everything I need. So I've got my bow line. I keep that in a pocket right next to me, so as soon as I get to the tree I can go. This pocket I believe is empty. Okay, we got a wind checker, 2 releases and a range finder. I actually have a 3rd wrist strap release here, but we're probably going to not use that here. Last year I was still shooting my True Ball for most of the season, but this year we're going to be shooting the Ultra View. So we'll use my old Max 4 Pro for my backup. So I like to keep essential items right in there, like stuff that I need right away when I get to the stand, or if I'm hiking through, something that I can just quickly grab. We've got the face mask. That's essential for early season stuff. What else we got in here? We've got Evercalm. This is kind of one of my go-to scents when hunting. It's a calming scent. I'm going to carry a limb saw for early season. There's still a lot of foliage, and sometimes you might need to cut some stuff. Grunt tube. We don't quite need that yet, but we're going to put it in anyway. Grind ball swipes. These are nice. Wash your hands off when you're done gutting stuff. Got 2 little pocket shot scents. They're just cover scents. I got a pen and a Sharpie in there as well for signing tags. This is a cinch strap. They can be useful, just straps in general, so I always carry a strap with me. As far as scents, got Tink 69 and Trail Zen. These are scent wick scents. And I've got a hand warmer that I don't need quite yet, so I'm going to stick this thing out. We've got our binoculars. These are Vortex Crossfire. The scents I'm trying out this year are from huntingplots.com, same as my seed. These are high voltage. The Social Hub is the mock scrape that I'm running, and some of these scents go on the mock scrape, but this one right here is a cover scent. It's a fall essence. It's a very strong fall smelling. So I'm gonna run this for my cover scent. So I store all of my hunting clothing in a lug. You can get them at Amazon. I'll put a link in the description. Basically what it is it just creates a space where, you know, you're not getting a bunch of dirt and it's not absorbing a bunch of other scents. So I used to hang everything in my closet and it smelled like my closet. So now I put everything in this lug, and I actually sprayed that cover scent that I had in my pack. I spray that in here and it kind of makes it smell more like fall. It's got more of a fall smell. So this is a padded seat that I might actually take with me because the stand we're gonna be hunting does not have a cushion in it. So everything I'm gonna need this right here. This is my long sleeve shirt. I'm gonna want that. All my clothing is Huntworth clothing. Awesome clothing brand, high quality, but it doesn't break the bank. So if you want to check out all that stuff, visit huntworth.com or check the links in the description. I have most of my gear there. These are the lightweight pants. These are pretty sweet. You got this thicker denim stuff on your knee pads and your butt. So if you're sitting or kneeling or crawling or whatnot, you're not boogering stuff up. So these would be good Western pants. And then the only other thing I'm going to need is my sweatshirt. So it's supposed to be 53 degrees tomorrow morning. So for early season, that's pretty cool. It's got kind of this cold front that came through yesterday. So yesterday, this morning, and tomorrow morning is supposed to be cooler. So hopefully we'll get some deer movement. That's all I'm going to need. Everything else is heavier clothing, sweater, merino wool, short sleeve. I got denim pants for, you know, if I do more like work stuff and camo. But that's all I need out of this. That's really all I'm going to wear. I got my Rocky hunting boots and we're ready to go. So guys, that is it for getting ready. That is everything I need to do. I'm going to be hunting with my brother, so I'm not going to take my big camera. We're going to head out first thing tomorrow morning. Can't hunt the afternoon because of a wedding. Fortunately, tomorrow morning it's supposed to be nice and cool, like 50-some degrees. My other brother is going to be 100 yards from us, probably, most likely. Not 100% yet. You'll have to wait till the video to see what happens. But that's our plan. Heading out early morning. We're probably going to try to be in the stand by 5, which is very, very early. We're pumped. We're excited. All I got to do yet is make sure my brother's got his gear ready to go. I fletched his one arrow right here, put some broadheads on. We'll have him shooting this afternoon, and we are going to be ready to head out and rock and roll. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for opening day. We can't wait. We are excited to share it. We can't wait to see you there. See you in the next one.